Well, we're going to hop into the next game, PKBS and Ezreal. This is actually kind of interesting. I haven't seen this matchup before, but I'd imagine... So I know I can look at it from because Pikachu I consider as a very similar character to Sheik, archetype-wise, very hit and run, right? And I think those characters do well against Lucas because I think they can space Lucas out really well. The only thing that kind of stinks for Pikachu in this matchup compared to a character like Sheik that does it is his projectile's energy, which means he can't really throw out his projectile to space out Lucas.
Yeah.
Not safely, at least. He can throw it out, but there's a little bit of a risk.
Exactly.
Good nair by SBS there. I'd like to see Ezreal smash the guy that thing down. It doesn't really matter with how low to the ground he was.
Yeah. And yeah, Lucas does have a hitbox on his, you know, his magnet, PSI magnet.
Only when he puts it away, oddly enough. He like closes it and pulls it out.
Like a vortex.
And it sends it at a really cool angle, so that's neat. That being said, you don't see it that often. He's just waiting for Pikachu to throw a PK Thunder at him. Because he has % lead. He should not move in. He should stay exactly where he is and play nice and comfy.
I mean, Ezreal has ways to get in with quick attack stuff, but it doesn't do a ton of damage.
If that's his only option he picks, and Ezreal's very fond of quick attack, it's very easy to counter with a nair, with a down air. Any lasting hitbox that Lucas has.
Oh, yeah.
So, for those of you who do not know,
Wow.
PK Freeze puts you in a free fall in the air. That's bad. PK Freeze has no end lag on the ground once it comes out. That's good.
Interesting. Huh.
And,
wow, good mashup from SBS.
Very different from Ness in that regard. He actually got more health out of that than he lost.
I know, exactly. He's down 1% after
something I was saying before, he heals more than Ness does off of the same things. I don't know the exact multiplier difference, but he heals more.
It makes me wonder why, you know, and that's the thing is, I feel like people are changing opinions now, but people are starting to think that Lucas might be a better character than Ness.
I think without a doubt he is. I think the people who defend Lucas as being better than Ness are... they have some good arguments, like it's too much on potential. Down throw up air is a true combo, my dude. Yeah. The arguments come down to things like the character is less used, so there must be something there clearly, or the character is the character is less consistent because of back throws and stuff don't kill us early and all that.
I mean, we've already learned our lesson from, oh, this character isn't used, he must be bad, right?
Yeah. It's
It's
definitely a bad idea to look at it like that. And looking at it as a pure kit, and also as the argument of people just theorize he's good, but no one actually does anything with him. But we see like Taihada do some crazy stuff, and he ends up just like his kit is just better than Ness's. It's just more well-rounded. Yeah. He's not as reliant on a Bola back throw. He actually has other tools, like a Bola down throw. No, like he actually has really good tools, and I think his game as a zoner is much better too. I'm a strong contender that Lucas is the better of the two, but
and I can see it too.
But either way, this matchup is very kind of slow pace. You really need to play it smart. You don't want to rush into Lucas. You don't want to eat a ton of damage, and at the same time, you don't want to throw too many projectiles and let him heal too much, right? You really need to like space it out. And I think Ezreal's habits with Thunder Jolt are really biting him in the butt here compared to SBS, who's just kind of reacting.
Ooh, I like that
really
F
slick.
Yeah.
This could be the end.
Not yet. It looks like a sour spot. Does it have a sour spot?
No, it doesn't. It just didn't hit hard enough. It just didn't kill. Yeah. That's surprising, man. And that move hits hard.
Oh, second place.
Oh,
good drift.
Bar Thunder's not going to take it there. So down
he threw out 3 in a row.
3
what?
in a row,
did you see that?
The Thunder Jolt fly away? Yes.
No, he healed like literally after the Thunder Jolt flew away.
Okay, here's what happens. Once the Thunder enters the... Oh, he's dead.
Okay.
Oh,
no,
he's not
survived.
dead. Small child.
After this game, you have to explain to me what it is. But
it's a very silly thing, and it looks really cool, and is really neat on Lucario's always feel.
Oh, he DI'd that kind of poorly. But
I mean, I don't think it would have mattered. I think it was so strong at that point. So, when Lucas sends out his healing thing, his little magnet, once the projectile is close enough to it to start sucking in, because it's not the ball itself, it's a little bigger than a ball looks. Once it's close enough for that, you can drop it. The next frame, you can drop it. There's no lag. It's not like normal zoom. It's just, bop, I'm done.
Okay.
Like Fox, if you reflect something, you can jump out the next frame.
Exactly.
Same thing with this. When you do that, if the projectile hasn't moved towards the center yet, it keeps its speed and movement and says, I gotta go there. Which is why the Thunder Jolt just flew up and just booked it.
And then he healed like half a second later because he still got the...
Because it's still on the same
weird,
delay.
dude.
But it's, yeah, the actual item just didn't know where to go, so it just flew away. It's not active anymore. It's not real. So that means, like, if it's on Aura Sphere, I'll have this giant blue orb flying around the stage, but, like, it's not real. But yeah, it's a pretty neat little thing.
Yeah. Ezreal taking game one, obviously, and having a good lead now.
But
Wow, he healed so
close
much
game.
on that.
He really does. That's gotta respect it. And I think Ezreal needs to be careful with his Thunders, too. With his Thunder setups.
Yeah,
if they're not
he
true, SBS is getting, like, 30-40% off of that. Like, he's getting a lot of health off of Thunder, because Thunder does a lot of damage. It scales off of the damage of the attack, right? So, like, for example, Thunder Jolt does what, like 5%, 4%? He's probably healing like 10-15% off of that.
Oh, yeah.
If Thunder does like what, 15%? He's probably going to heal like 30% off of that. It's crazy.
Yeah, and now having the percent lead, he can kind of play the slower pace.
Which is what he wants.
Yeah.
Because then, oh, Ezreal's options in neutral consist of like short hop dares and Pika Jolts. Well, I'll get that free health back.
Quick attack. Yes. Alright, that's cool.
I love that Zerf ledge. Gotta get him punished, which is unfortunate. I think he tried to go for his own grab, and Pikachu is ran
Yeah. I know that like fast fall Zaire into grab can sometimes be true for Lucas.
I like the thought that he's throwing out these PK fires, trying to bait Ezreal to start throwing out his own projectiles, maybe.
Yeah.
But Ezreal's not having any of that.
Yeah, you know, after you let him heal 15-20%, wow.
That was what I expected last game to happen.
That makes more sense. Like we did last time. I was like, oh, okay. Like it's so like, and this is just Smash in general, especially this game. There's all the things you have to keep. You have to keep track of freshness, staleness, rage. You know, hit windows. Like that just screws everything up. So it's so hard for you to keep track of certain windows.
Hey Steven, it says losers quarters finals. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. For some reason, I thought like it was losers quarters, just added finals to the ends. Because like it's a best of 5 set, I didn't expect the losers quarters match to be best of 5.
It's top 6. Yeah,
oh, okay,
it's
that's what
top
we're doing.
6.
That makes sense. That makes total sense now. Because we've done that before. We have totally done that before. That's good. Good stuff on Steven. This is looking really solid for SBS here.
Oh,
You get to this point where Pikachu really down B.
Yeah, you're not reaching that.
Down B's hitbox is bigger than the orb. Thing is, it stalls you in the air, so you probably wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a bad spot for Pikachu, right? SBS is out of range where he has any kill setup out of a throw, which means Pikachu needs a read to kill now. This is where we get to the point where I consider him very similar to Sheik in the hit and run playstyle, because neither one of them really has an option here. The one benefit is he does have kill throws, and he has some pretty strong aerials, as well as a dash attack, and some pretty strong smash attacks as well. Dash attack kills so early on Pikachu.
Yeah.
For no reason.
That's a really good dash attack.
So now he can throw as many as he wants. I saw like the orb followed him up there after he canceled it. Yeah. Dash attack, or not dash attack, sorry, Thunder Jolt. As much as you like Ezreal, he's at 0%. Make him absorb. Try to get a punish on it, maybe. And if you get damage on it, my boy. Not fair.
SBS
solid.
can't let him bring this back because if Ezreal goes up 2-0, it's gonna be so hard.
Especially with how long these games are. Like it's the mental fatigue is definitely going to
4 minutes. We're about to hit the 4-minute mark for this one. So, and I understand like people are like, oh well, this game is. I mean, it's not defensive. Wow, that was a good tag.
Jeez. Okay, so listen, there's so much that just happened there. If he didn't DI in towards the stage, he would have died.
Exactly.
DIing in towards the stage gave him a really awkward tech window that he had to make, otherwise he would have died. Ezreal played that really smart. Or it was really friggin' lucky.
Yeah.
One or the other.
No, I think he DI'd in on purpose so he can get the tech and then teched it.
I hope so. It may have just been that he was holding in the stage to try to recover. But I like to believe that he did it on purpose because that makes it way cooler.
154. I'd say 51%.
At this point, a grab will kill him.
Yeah, or up smash around 70-ish.
Oh, you're talking about... That's what you're talking about. I was talking about Lucas. At this point, a grab will kill him anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But Pikachu also with all his rage. Now, that was really smart for him to hold ledge there and not fall for that.
See what I mean?
It's so weird, dude. He literally just
because it tries to wrap around it, and if you cancel it, say, oh, well, that's the last way I was going. It tilts people too, man. I've seen so many Mewtwo's and Lucario shield because they see them all go like, oh god!
And they put up shield and
it just goes right through him when he gets a grab for free. It's so funny.
45 seconds.
Now, I mean, at this point,
you have to go in. I mean,
no, you don't. Not if you're Lucas.
Well, no, Ezreal has to go in.
I was originally going to say Lucas should just go for a grab. No, I think he's doing the right thing.
I think so too. Why go for something that is potentially risky and could cost you the stock when you could just go for the... Yeah, that'll work too.
Space your aerials, because, like, okay, so Fair has a thing called frame canceling you can do, where if you hit the shield and hit the ground at the same time, you suffer your end lag at the same time they're doing their shield stun, which is really nice. So it makes the move pretty safe on shield, even on small characters.
The first thing I saw that was with Falco. I saw Cloud was able to do it too.
With what?
His Fair.
Ew.
He can frame cancel Fair.
Ew.
So I saw someone frame cancel Fair into limit cross slash, and they were stuck in shield stun the whole time, and they just had their shield broken straight up. And frame cancel Fair leads into so much. I saw someone frame cancel Fair into another Fair.
I've ever had that like gross taste in your mouth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what that left in my mouth. That was a gross taste.
Yeah, frame canceling Fair is pretty.
1-1 right now.
Yeah. Lilat. Pikachu's best stage, pretty much.
I can see it. This is Dreamland, because Dreamland lets him do weird.
When this stage was gone, most Pikachu mains were very sad.
I wasn't.
I mean, honestly speaking, I liked the stage for other reasons.
It's a weird stage. You know, I like that it's a unique stage and that it causes you to have to think. When I first started playing Smash or Smash 4, this was my favorite stage. I counterpick this stage every time. If you look at like old Desert Weekly VODs, you'll see me go to this stage as my counterpick every game.
Desert Weekly, man, that was a while back.
Yeah, it was.
It reminds me that I've actually been playing this game for a while, because it feels like yesterday I felt like, oh, I'm so new at this game. But I've been around since like SAK started, dude.
Yep, it's crazy, dude. But like, yeah, when I was doing the game, this was my favorite stage. And as I got better at the game and was like, neutral's really good, this is actually pretty fun. This whole playing the game thing and not just going for like the jankiest options is really fun. Then I started to not like Lilat as much.
Yeah, I
have to space and I can't do that on Lilat.
Yeah, I took next to Lilat today and got screwed. I ended up just dying because Lilat things. I just went right through it. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's great.
I just don't like how inconsistent the stage is. But enough about the stage. This match is looking hella close between these guys, and it's looking like a really good pick for
Ezreal.
Oh my god, he might be dead. This is a true thing.
What?
This is a true thing.
That works?
Yes, it does. You're stuck in ice for so long. That is amazing. If someone hasn't already, you need to clip that. That was beautiful.
That was,
now, I love the when he did the neutral, but he went to the left, and Pikachu was like, I can land. Moves it to the right.
Oh, jeez.
And just sniped him out of it.
Let's run a Smash.
So now, if I'm SBS, I'm in a good mood now. Like, my mood just became super cheery.
I took the last game. I got a Giphy Cat.
Like, I won the set in my eyes. Like, that's where the mood I
Stockley.
And I think Ezreal is on the opposite of it. I just lost that game and got Giphy Catted. And he has a stock lead.
Losing on my counter pick.
Yeah, like, I definitely can feel that from Ezreal. And I can see it in the way he's playing. He's a lot less confident in his options he's picking. Like, I saw him fudge a few perfect. Really good at Smash, by the way. I see him not, like, missing auto cancels he doesn't miss. My gosh, SBS throwing out another PK freeze at him.
I mean, and he's able to cancel the animation, too. Wow. I rolled behind him in up smash. That was really good.
He's not out of this. He might be if that fair kills him.
He went that way. Like, he just went... That was insane.
No, Ezreal's doing good. Ezreal's not too tilted. I just looked at him. He's not tilted. He's laughing. He's having a good time. That's good to see. They may have shooken him a little bit, that game. And now it's 2-1, SBS's favor. But SBS took that game.
So it's 2-1, SBS.
And that's looking good, man. It's looking good. Where would you go as a Pikachu now after that last game? Back to Lilat? Maybe Dreamland?
I mean, you'd have to.
You don't have to.
I mean, you don't have to, but like, oh, he's going to Smash Bros. I mean, I would. I think he likes Smash Bros. For the slower game pace, and he's able to do that on Smash Bros.
I can see that. I can see that. But SBS looking super solid right now, man. Just playing. Like, he's so patient. He's just not moving, man. Ezreal needs to find a way to break through this wall.
Either he has to beat him in the patient game with percent lead, or has to find a way to get in unique ways that doesn't involve getting hit by his air when he's trying to quick attack. And
I've seen him eat like 5 Zairs in the past 10 seconds.
Exactly.
He was trying to run away and play a patient game, and SBS was having none of that and just zaired him across the screen, man. Gotta respect that rope snake, my dude.
Snake. Oh, sorry.
What?
Memories. Snake from Brawl. Because I started in Brawl.
Snake's fun, man. Miss him.
Yeah,
So
I miss
Pikachu does not have a percent lead here. He's not able to play that patient game that he wants. But he got in. He got the percent. Let's see if he keeps this. Like, once you're in that aggressive state, you might as well, like, see what you can
That was
get.
a good hold on shields because he
good.
knew.
SBS picked an interesting option there, too. That was
hit him.
amazing. It caught his little hands.
I know, because he put his hands out and he's like, here, let me just put this bolt out.
Careful, little kids. Don't put your hands in electricity, man. It's painful.
Man, don't stick it in bolts. Not a good idea.
Oh, this is looking really even percent-wise. Like, I think Ezreal literally is going for a timeout. Like, he's not just, I want you to approach. It's more of, I'm going for a timeout game. But if I can get this stock, I'm taking it.
It's so hard to DI that sometimes because you have to pay attention to which side you go to. Otherwise, you'll DI it the wrong way and end up dying for it.
And once again, we see he's at 0%, which means Pikachu doing all the things he wants.
All right, good.
Okay.
That was a good
SBS
stall.
hitting himself away so that he doesn't get punished for it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good grab.
Well, I like the
I think he
raw
went
up
for
air.
a jump read there with that up air.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ezreal's gameplay has changed, and it's working out for him now.
I agree. No, I think Ezreal is now going in with the mindset of, no, if I have percent lead, I will not go in. I'm going to wait for
Wow,
you
that
to
was such a
go out
good tech.
with- Weird.
He read the tech roll in and just pivot grabbed him.
That was nice. I like that edge
Right.
cancel. It is where we see Ezreal really shine, is that if he can land the hits in neutral, it's such good
True
control
combo.
on that.
Yep.
This is good. Ezreal can keep playing the game. I think if
Yeah.
Ezreal keeps playing his games, then SBS will just lose this match. But if he starts getting aggressive because I lost my first stock, I gotta go in, which is what it seems like is happening now.
Yeah.
As you can see, like he's just running at him.
Yeah.
I think
he got
that
that
is
pivot
a
grab.
way to potentially just lose this game.
Yeah. Does not hit him with the air dodge read rock thunder. No. Okay, another roll
Like
behind.
that roll.
Oh.
Buttery, my dude. Buttery rolls. Ooh,
Oh.
maybe something out of this.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, good weight on the
he's
spot
in a bit.
dodge.
Oh,
Ah.
you could have gotten something a lot nicer out of
A
that.
little bit of a. I don't want to say flubbing, but they're missing a lot of their stuff. Like they're having the right ideas, but they're just.
And
missing
SBS
it.
is out of percent for down throw up air or down throw thunder. I'd like to.
Okay.
That was terrifying.
Did not get punished for that.
Oh.
Just grabs him straight up.
I wish
Oh, calls the tech in
That-
place with PK Fire.
that was almost the same way he lost the first stock.
Exactly. I actually like that. He's using S smashes to say, "Are you gonna grab?" All right. Cool.
Oh, up air didn't kill him. May have just put him out of percent.
What?
16%.
It literally disappeared.
Got 16% out of that.
That still blows my mind, dude. He
It's
literally
nuts.
just. Yeah.
Gonza. Oh, you're dead.
What? That was so good, dude.
So Pikachu's quick attack
yeah,
makes
it's
his
massive
hitbox
hurt